Three, two, one, we're live. Welcome back to another live stream, everybody. I'm here with my guest today. If you want to introduce yourself, you can real quick. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, maybe where you're from, where you stand on the
Um,
political spectrum.
okay.
Actually, hold
Hello,
on. Give me a
everyone.
second
My
before
name.
you go. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's good on my end. Can they hear me on YouTube? Yeah, they can hear me. Okay, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. Give an introduction.
Okay. So my name is Nate. You can call me Odin. It doesn't matter. Politically, I stand for the people. I stand for the little guy. Is what it is. Honor, dignity, and respect. If you ain't got them, kick rocks. That's basically me. 2 seconds.
Were you a part of the military?
No, I was never part of the military, but I have several family members in the military, many different branches, Army, Navy, Marines, you name it, they've been in it. My
Well,
grandfather, he worked on the P-51 Mustangs in the Korean War. If that tells you how far I can date it back.
nice. So your family has been here for generations then?
Yeah, born and raised on this soil.
Okay, so I don't. I'll guess I'll let you restate your question again because I heard you talking about Trump canceling religion from the armed forces. So if you want to go, I could answer your
Yes,
question, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let you restate your complaint or your question about it.
it's not necessarily a complaint or anything of that particular sort. It's my question is why did he find it so necessary to abolish something so personal to those people of the armed forces, such as religion, meaning Christianity, paganism, Islamic, Judaism, all of these different faiths that make the country what it is, but you want to abolish all of that because of what reason? That makes them a drone.
And you're a
They're
Christian
they're not
yourself,
drones.
right? You're a Christian yourself, or
No, I'm pagan.
you're pagan. Okay, you're pagan.
Yes,
So I
sir.
can give you an answer for this, but it's not going to be short. So you're going to have to give me a minute or two. And you told me before you're here for a respectful conversation. I'm going to listen to you, so I hope you can listen to me. Um, so I'm just
Oh,
reading this
absolutely.
directly off, and the sources are like PBS, The Independent Journal, Military.com, AP News. But if you want any sources for anything specific, I can give it to you. But those are the sources I'm using. So
Hearsay.
this is a
Okay.
major misconception going on around about this. The Trump administration did not cancel religion in the Marines, the Army, or any other military branch. This rumor stems from a major policy shift by the Pentagon, the Department of War, that overhauled how the military is going to track and categorize religious affiliations. So this is what this actually
Right.
did. This was the faith codes. The faith codes were streamlined. Can everyone in chat hear me good? By the way, just double checking. Okay, they can't hear me. Okay, hold on. Can you? Yeah. No, they can hear me good. They can hear me. Scott, can you check? Yeah, I think they can hear me good. Okay, so the Pentagon slashed the official list of personal faith and belief codes from over 200 districts, and they brought it down to 31 broad categories. These codes are used primarily for administrative tracking and determining unit demographics and helping the chaplain corps allocate religious support and resources. So this actually ironically does the exact opposite. This helps the Trump administration is helping the armed forces how to properly allocate religious support and resources to the armed services, the Marines, the veterans, the Air Force, every single armed source. So that's exactly what streamlining these faith codes were, because uh, there was a lot of different codes, 200 districts, but they made them into 31 broad categories. Number two, the official administrative efficiency. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Pentagon stated that previous list of more than 200 individual codes had become administratively unmanageable, and according to the department, reducing the list to 31 core categories was designed to cut down on paperwork and make it easier for chaplains to quickly access the general religion makeup of the units to provide targeted spiritual support. They emphasized that the changes was not meant to officially approve or delegitimize any specific belief system. So no, it was not removing religion out of the armed forces, out of the Marines, out of the Air Force, or anything like that. This actually like literally just helped everyone with their beliefs. Rather, it was paganism or Christianity. It helped them get the religious support that they needed. But there's really more
Okay,
to
I
it.
can
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much more to it.
I can theoretically understand that, but my rebuttal to that particular statement that you read off of the hearsay website,
It's not a hearsay
um,
website. That was AP News.
my opinion,
That's well. What news source do you like? Because
um,
I can give you this source from any news source you like. Do you like CNN? Do
see,
you like Fox News?
I don't listen to CNN,
So
Fox
you
News
don't believe any news
for
source.
what I do.
Well, tell me
But
what news source
see,
you're
here's my
comfortable with.
rebuttal.
I can find your source you need. Just tell me what source you want me to use.
I'm comfortable with whatever news source that you prefer to use. I keep up with it all. I just personally don't follow it, if that makes anything clearer. But my rebuttal to what you just said. Um, so these chaplains, the same chaplains that have served in active combat and retained their ranks and status in the military, the same ones that got stripped of those ranks and statuses in the military are for this, right?
What do you mean? They're doing their job. They're doing the same job they were doing before
I
Trump.
understand. I understand that they're doing their job. I
They're
understand that
doing
they're
the
doing their
same
job.
job they were
Okay,
doing under
so
Biden and Barack
what?
Obama.
No. I'm not saying anything like that. But what I am clearly stating is why. Why strip the veterans that are chaplains? I'm not saying every veteran is a chaplain.
No, no one got
Yes, there are
no, they
some
didn't get
chaplains
stripped
that
of their
could be veterans.
chaplains. None of the
They
chaplains.
did.
No, the chaplains. What the article read was here. Let me point it out to you again. That it helps the chaplains because it increases efficiency. So it makes the chaplains' jobs a lot easier.
So, okay. Let me break it down for you like this because I don't think you're understanding fully. Say you were in the military. I don't know nothing about you, but say you are. Okay. Say you served however X amount of years. Okay, and you retained your rank. Okay, but then you retired from said rank because of whatever reason to become a chaplain to help your brothers in arms to help keep their faith alive, knowing that way you can ensure them that they can return home safely regardless of the outcome. You are that chaplain that has served. You are proud of your rank. You are proud of everything. Then you get a letter in the mail from Uncle Sam stating that your rank is stripped, even though that you're still a chaplain.
Well, it's not that your rank isn't stripped at all. Your rank isn't stripped. The uniform itself is changed. If you're a chaplain now, you have to have a religious. You have the same uniform, but you have different badging because you're doing a religious. You're like doing. You're advocating for a religious thing, correct? You're not advocating for military hierarchy or military position. So if you're actively promoting something or actively pushing people towards Christianity, shouldn't you have your active duty, like some kind of signia? It's an insignia for what your active position is, rather supporting Christians or supporting Muslims. If you're Muslim, you're going to have a Muslim one. If you're Christian, you're going to have a Christian one. If you're pagan, you'll have pagan, Jewish. So they don't de-rank them. They have their rank for life. Rank is something that's not easily, have to do something really bad. Their rank is still there. They still have their medals. They'll even still have, they're not even stripped away from the actual medals. They just can't wear them on their uniform because they are actively participating and like their help and religious support groups. They don't want to confuse people from people that are active duty on base or maybe even off base to someone that's just helping someone with a religious aspect of the military. Does that make a little bit sense?
It does make sense, but in my honesty, it's kind of redundant. You know, like it's like going to church on Sunday for 20 years and forgetting who your pastor is for 20 years straight. That's what that breaks that down to. You
Yes,
need
but
something identifiable to identify your preacher. That don't make sense.
yes, but
Personally, yes, I
a
understand it,
preacher
but
is
it
a
does
preacher
make sense.
first, right? A preacher is a preacher first. A chaplain
Preacher
is a
is preacher,
chaplain first. A
chaplain
chaplain is
is
a
preacher.
chaplain first, and they're an officer second. That's how our military looks at it. Our military looks at it.
Well, how that's how the people that run the military look at it. That's not how the actual armed forces that are out there like spending their lives
Well, it
see
also
it.
helps a lot of people because this makes this idea also the reason they got this idea is because it makes chaplains seem more approachable to low ranking service members who otherwise might be intimidated by someone that's a little bit more high ranking.
Would you be intimidated by somebody by walking up to them and asking them for a religious conversation
I
if
mean,
you're in church?
if they had a
If
bunch
you,
of medals
if
on their
if
uniform,
you are
absolutely.
intimidated,
If they had a bunch of medals on their uniform, absolutely. I'm not even in the service. I've never been in the service, but even not even being in the service, I would myself. And I'm not a person that gets easily intimidated at all.
having too many medals, in all honesty, should never intimidate somebody. It should comfort them.
Well, you got a good point there
That
too,
that's
but
where that's where you are personally getting it
well, other
misconstrued.
people that are in the
Having too
service,
many
that's just
messengers
me, but other
intimidate.
people in the service would probably look at it the same way because they know what it takes to get those more than me. I know what
Right.
the struggle it is, but the other
So
people in the
if
service,
they
they're
knew
definitely intimidated.
if they knew what it took to get those medals, then why would they be intimidated by that? Maybe those particular soldiers are going through something similar, and they're looking for somebody that has those medals that can understand the unspoken words.
Well, maybe, but that's something you reveal in a conversation with someone. You tell them my rank is such and such. I did such and such. This is my MOS, and this is what I did. You don't just it's
Right, right.
you don't just walk up to someone and
I
say,
get,
"Yeah,
I
I
get
took out 15 dudes with a sniper rifle." Like that's a little off-putting.
I, I know somebody that's taken out 17, and they're on the streets here in Charleston.
Well, yeah, that's a little
Like,
off-putting.
no, it's not off-putting because
Well, you know,
that's how our
it's good
veterans
for
are
your
being treated.
community.
No, it's not good for my. It's not necessarily good for my community. It's not good for anyone else's community to see our armed heroes that come home being tossed aside like yesterday's garbage.
Well, I didn't know it was
That's
being
my point.
tossed aside. Well, that's unfortunate.
You can go to any city across America, and legitimately ask anyone where are the veterans at.
No, I agree with you. That's why we should reallocate the hundreds of billions of dollars we spend on illegal alien immigrants, and we should reallocate it towards our veterans.
See, how, this goes back to another question, man. How could they be illegal immigrants on stolen land?
Because this land wasn't stolen, it was conquered.
The people that originated on this land are still here.
Yeah, okay. Not all of them. Not all the tribes. Most of them are gone. Like 90% of them are
Because
gone.
uh,
What's your point? Point to me a
because
land
of
that hasn't been
smallpox.
stolen.
Uh,
The Indians stole each
this
other's
is stolen
lands.
land.
Okay, Indians stole each other's land. So we stole land from thieves. So we stole land from thieves. Okay, I'm fine with that. I could care less. What's your
No,
point?
no, no.
We have an
They
immigration
fought.
system. Do you know
They
what that
fought.
is?
Okay,
Are you
first
an
off,
open borders kind of guy?
I'm not for walls.
So why do you
I'm
think
not
open
for
borders are
spending
okay? So you're okay
$2.5
with a
million dollars
rapist
on a
coming
fucking
into our
wall for no
country?
reason.
So you're okay with a killer coming into our country then?
I'm okay with somebody coming into our country escaping murderers.
No, you said you don't care about a
See,
border, so that means you're okay with a killer coming into a country, someone that kills little girls and women. You have a wife and a child, so you're okay with someone that kills those people coming
so
into the
let me tell you
country.
something.
That's what you
Let me
say when you're
let me.
open borders.
No. See, there's a difference. There's a difference, okay? When it comes to the immigration system, they have to go through a series of processes. That I agree with. They have to go through background checks to their former countries. That I agree with. What I don't agree with is people that come to this country that are trying to still get their green card because people are slacking on their end of the paperwork because, like you said, too much paperwork causes too
Well, as
many
long as it's
issues, and people
processing,
want to
if you
push
have
it
a
off.
visa, that's on them. If you have a visa and you applied for your
What's
green card and did everything right,
the
they're not
problem?
going to kick you
That's
out.
the problem. You look at it from the immigrant side.
Huh?
You look
Of
at it
course
from the
I look at
immigrant
it from
side.
the immigrant side. I'm an immigrant. I've lived in 3 different countries. I can't fathom why some morons couldn't fucking figure out how to come here legally. It's not that difficult.
Well, see, that's the thing about it. No one really knows in those countries how to come here legally unless
Well,
they get
there's
here and
fucking
talk to fucking
Google.
somebody.
Every country in South America has a public fucking library somewhere with fucking
This
a
isn't,
laptop where they can Google
this
this
isn't
shit.
South America, bro. This is North America.
Okay,
North
Mexico,
America,
wherever
not
you
South
want.
America.
Mexico, wherever you want.
Mexico isn't necessarily a part of us. It's
Mexico's
attached,
North
but it's not a
America.
part.
Yes, Mexico's North America. Some people argue.
It's
Depends
attached
what
to
you
us.
consider.
It's attached to it. Yeah.
You consider it North
If it
America?
was a part of it, then if it was a part of the United States, then there wouldn't be so many issues and discrepancies
There would be more
when it comes
issues.
to
They don't know how
manufacturers
to manage
coming across.
Mexico. That's the main issue. They don't know how to govern. That's why Mexico's a shithole and no one wants to live there. It's a beautiful place. It has a lot of great people and a great potential and great food, but they don't know how to manage over there. They don't know how to govern a country, so that's why it's a shithole.
Well, see, that's on them. You know, they can't take lessons from somebody that can't even
Well, they are taking lessons from
fucking
us because they
erase
deport people all the time. You know they're deporting people that are pouring in from
you're one of
Mexico
the people that
from
sits
South
there on their
America?
porch and says they took my job.
Huh?
No, bro, they didn't take your job.
Yeah, they did. Every single job taken by an illegal alien immigrant is a job that could have gone to an American citizen.
Yeah, and that American citizen that lost that particular job should have kept their nose clean and done the right thing. But no, that's
Even if
neither
they
here
did
nor there, though.
everything right, no criminal record, everything, they can't compete with an illegal alien immigrant because they're going to get paid below minimum wage. How is an American going to compete with that?
Oh, easy. It's easy.
How?
Quite easy. Called find another fucking job and get over it.
Oh, so just give all the jobs to the illegal alien immigrants because they deserve it. How about just fucking deport them and
This
get
is
over
the
it?
land of
Just deport
opportunity.
all the
Am I
illegal
or am I
alien
not?
immigrants. Not for criminals. No, it's not.
This is the land. I agree with you, not for criminals, but this is the land of opportunity. Am I correct?
Not for criminals or illegals. For people that are law-abiding
I'm not
citizens and
talking.
do the
I'm not talking.
process.
No, stop. Stop.
Sure, it
This is
is.
a land of
Sure.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Regardless if they are immigrant or not, criminals can go to their own little island off the coast of Mexico or somewhere. You know, like I don't care. Put them on an island somewhere, leave them be to their own devices. But if someone that passes a legitimate background check, that does not have a criminal background, that does not have any particular type of cases or discrepancies on their record, is to come to this country and they take the same job that you were theoretically working, even though it could be fucking Burger King, big fucking whoop, um, for a lower paying
I
wage.
thought you
That
claimed that
just
you care
means
about the middle class. I thought you said you cared about the little guy. Do
I
you
do.
care about the little guy or
I
not?
do.
Because when you
I
say you love
do.
illegal alien immigrants, you're siding with the billionaires that you claim they hate because you're giving billionaires cheaper labor and you're making the middle class
No,
lose job
no, I'm
opportunities.
not. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
This is someone that's poor could have worked
If
this
you would
job.
shut up for 10 seconds and let me fucking explain,
What are you talking about?
thank you. Thank you. See, what I'm trying to tell you is this specific thing. Okay, if someone from a third world country is to come here looking for an opportunity, you are paying theoretically me say, throw a number out there, $10 an hour, okay, and then someone else comes up to you with a different dialect and a different accent, asking for a job, and you pay them $7 an hour. That takes them from a third world country class to a middle class. I'm still in that middle class. That means I have to find another job.
What
I'm
if you
okay
don't
with
find
this.
a job? Then you're gonna go poor, and then you're gonna go broke.
Then
Middle
no,
class.
that's
You're
on
telling
me.
me. Okay, so let me get this straight. Can I speak now? Or are you done?
Me.
You done? Can I respond? So you're expecting me, someone that's middle class, knowing that the majority of the middle class is living paycheck to paycheck. You want them to give them their first job opportunity out to an illegal alien immigrant, knowing that these
It,
people have families and they live paycheck to paycheck. You want them to just say, well, this illegal alien immigrant criminal bastard just decided to break into this country, grape 3 women, and you know what? On top of that, I'm just going to give him my job. That sounds fine to you, all because you're still going to be quote unquote middle
Before
class? Because you're privileged? Your white privilege will give your jobs
before
away to illegal alien
don't
criminals?
start with that white
hang on.
privilege. There is no
Odin,
white privilege.
There
Odin,
is
hang
no
on one
See,
white
second.
here's the
privilege.
thing on that. Are you really going to be butthurt over
One second.
losing a job at Burger King or McDonald's? Because
I'm
that's what
not,
they're
but you're
applying
the
for.
one that's advocating for the middle class and the poor.
I'm
I'm not
advocating for the
advocating for
middle
that. I
class.
don't give a fuck if all these middle class people at McDonald's, had the same wage for the next 10 years. I don't want them to get a $7,000 a month wage for working at McDonald's. They don't deserve that.
All right,
But you're the one that's
one
supposed
second.
to be
But
advocating
you,
for the middle class and the poor.
One second.
I am
Before Odin,
It doesn't sound like
hang on
it.
one second. Hang on one second, guys. Before Odin responds, I know you were on a time crunch. I don't know how much more time you left, but you guys kind of didn't finish the beginning of the debate question. Did you guys want to go back to it real quick, or Odin, how much time do you have?
What do you want me to say?
No, I have notes on it.
feels
So
like
give it.
if he
Odin, how
feels
much
like
time
he
do you
wants
have
to
left?
come back to that particular one, that's great. If not, I'm cool with it. I know his stand. I know where he stands, and he can understand where I'm.
Yeah. If anything, what I have here, it says either you actually resolved the original question. Graham, you addressed the Pentagon Faith Code policy.
The original question. The
Hang on,
original
let me
question
finish
is
reading.
no, Trump is
Hang
not
on.
canceling religion.
Hang on, let me finish reading it. So there's an actual conclusion to the debate. So the original question, or Graham, you addressed that the Pentagon Faith Code policy, while Odin's objection shifted to whether chaplains lost rank or insignias. Those are different issues. Before moving to immigration, I'd have to stop the discussion, ask, can we first establish whether chaplains actually lost ranks or insignias? If so, what policy, regulation, or documents are we talking about?
What do you
Once
want
you
us to
agree,
answer?
once you agree on the facts, then you can debate whether the policy was justified. But that was the very beginning of the debate. But if you guys want, all right, cool, yeah. If you guys already agreed, then we can continue with immigration. But Odin, how much?
Talking about? You kind of threw us off a bit there. I don't think.
Well, yeah, give you guys a pause to.
You needed to step in to moderate. I think we had a good conversation already going. But as I was saying,
kind of got derailed.
So you really say, oh well, to a middle class person losing their job to an illegal alien immigrant, you think that's fine, but you advocate for the guys in the middle. So if someone that's just getting out of high school really wanted to work as a construction worker and he's about to get paid $25 an hour, that was what he wanted to do because his dad was a construction worker. He wanted to be just like his dad, and a legal alien immigrant comes and takes his job. You think that's fine? You say, oh well, he's still going to be middle class. That's fine.
You show me a high schooler. You show me a teenager fresh out of high school that's got all the certifications to go into construction, and I'll shake your hand.
Well, my friend worked on the construction site. I'm not saying he had all the certifications, but
that's my point. These immigrants that you're complaining about are just trying to get out of their third world country to get a job.
Trying to get out of their third world country. I'm trying to become a billionaire. Who's going to help me out and give me a handout? Are you?
Man, you might want to look at somebody
trying to move up in life.
Everyone's
trying to move up in life, but it doesn't mean we're just going to give people from third world countries a handout. Like, what are you advocating
trying
for?
To move up in life,
huh?
And I understand that. You were trying to move up in life, and I understand that, but everyone else is trying to get to the next day.
Okay.
You're trying to move
I
up,
don't
and
care.
everybody's
That's
worried
their
about the next
problem.
day.
I'm not here to take care of their family. Are you a socialist or something? I'm not here to take care of
I
everyone
could
else's
be.
problems and
I
fix
could
them.
be. I could be.
Well, it sounds like you are. You want me to pay everyone else's bills just because someone can. You want them to pay their bills. If
I mean,
someone can pay other people's bills, you want them to do so. It
it's
sounds
not.
like it.
It's not about paying for anybody else's bills. It's about fucking survival, you moron.
They were subvented. Live in another country outside of the United States, you can survive perfectly fucking fine in Argentina or somewhere else. You fucking moron. Live somewhere else. Go live in Guatemala.
Okay.
Go live in Costa Rica. Go live in somewhere fucking else. It doesn't have to be America. There's a billion countries out there.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do you think they
my
deserve to
thing.
come into my country illegally?
Why do I think that they deserve to come
Just
into
because
my
they have
country?
to live. Just because they have to live. They can go live somewhere
They
else.
have to.
Is it a wait? Is it a privilege or a God-given right?
Fucking air. What the fuck do you mean?
Is it a privilege or a God-given right to be a United States citizen?
It is a goddamn right and
No,
a
it's not.
privilege.
It's not a right. If it was a right, if it was a God-given right, they would have been born with a citizenship, but they're not. They're illegal alien criminals, and they got to get deported.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know, bro. Like, you ain't making any sense.
How am I not making any sense? How many illegals are you gonna let live with you? You said they're just trying to live. Why can't they live with you? And if you're gonna say as many as you can, then send me your address. I will send illegals to your house. God is my witness. You give me your address, and I will find some way to send illegals to your house this week.
You gonna pay my bills for these fuckers?
No, you gotta
no, you ain't gonna pay my bills.
You can pay your bills.
I pay my bills.
Pay your bills. You can.
That's
pay your
exactly
bills,
right. I can pay my bills, and they can.
And you're gonna be middle class no matter what. You're gonna be middle class no matter what. So guess what? I'm gonna make sure some illegal alien criminal bastards come live with you.
All right.
I'm gonna use your logic. That's your logic. Since you can take it, you'll be fine. You're still gonna be middle class. So that means we can send some illegals. You said it's okay if an illegal's gonna take someone's job because they're still gonna be middle class. Still gonna
you send illegals. You send illegals to my home. Theoretically, by this logic, you send illegals to my home, and I can promise you, within however long it will be, the situation will be improved and in better standing. Not only that, but they will be on their own path and in their own place within the same fortnight. Now, if you don't understand what a fortnight is, open a damn book. Okay, now, let's move on to my next
question. Send me your address then so I can send those illegals your way. Because I can have... I right hand to God, I can almost guarantee you I can have some illegals come into your house this week. So please send me your address. We'll make a video series about it. And I'll say, send in this Democrat, a illegal alien immigrant lover, 20 illegal alien immigrants to live with them.
Okay, two things. One, I didn't say I was a Democrat. Don't be assuming, because that makes an ass out of you and me. Two, most importantly, I didn't say that they were going to live with me. You say that they were going to live with me. I'm not a country. I'm a house.
Okay, so give them some. So either give them some house,
give them your property, motherfucker.
No, you want to let them in our country. You said no borders. Let them on your fucking property. You're the one that said no borders. I'm the one that says close the borders.
No, what do you mean?
Let them on your property. What do you mean? Take your fence down. Do you have a fence outside your house?
There ain't no fence, period, around this fucking country, dude.
Take your fucking front door off, because you don't need a front door to protect you. If we don't need a border, you don't need a front door to protect yourself. Take your front door off the hinges and leave your door open.
After you do.
No, I want closed borders. I want closed borders, and I want to deport the illegal alien immigrants.
You want closed borders. I want fucking equality for every man, woman, and
you don't
child.
want equality. You put illegal alien immigrants over poor American citizens. Here's your level for
Why are you
equality.
so hard
Here's
up
your
on the? Why are you so?
Here's your leftist view for equality. Here's how your ranking goes. Okay, first off, number one treated is illegal alien immigrant criminal bastards. Number two treated is probably some quote unquote some poor guy, some average American poor citizen, apparently, some
And these
Democrat
are
guy.
and these are documents
And
that
then
have been signed by legitimate pedophiles.
Who? What
The
documents?
same criminals that you are
Are we
fucking
pivoting?
upholding, bro.
The same criminals you're upholding when you support Tampon Tim, a legal alien immigrant lover. He's a Chomo lover. He freed a Chomo out of prison. But now you're pivoting because you can't take the
same
facts.
guy that's on your hat.
Huh?
So is the same guy that's on your hat, the same guy that you were advocating for.
No,
he
the
is a
same
known
guy that
pedophile.
you're advocating for literal rapists to come into the country. Are you fucking stupid?
No.
What drugs are you taking? Stop smoking that pot. Put it down. Get a real fucking job, and then maybe you'll consider that illegal alien immigrant criminal bastards, when they come into this country, they're gonna kill and rape your family. Do a real job. Don't let a woman pay all your bills like a bitch. No wonder you want illegal alien immigrants coming into this country. Talking about you're going to let a woman pay your bills. Talking about our president's a Chomo. You let a woman pay your bills. No wonder you love illegal alien criminal bastards. Because you're nothing but a welfare baby. You love socialism. You love welfare because you take welfare. You take socialism. You take your wife's money. You take the government's money. Because of people like this, we gotta stop paying. We gotta stop the welfare system altogether.
Yeah.
Debating and arguing with someone who has no intention of ever.
Oh, you pay your husband's bills and you got upset about it. Now you're going to talk for your husband? Not only are you going to pay for your husband's bills, you're going to speak for your husband. Have a pair of balls, have some testosterone, have some fucking self-respect, and tell your wife to be quiet. You're having a conversation like a man does.
That's the bitch who won't shut up long enough to hear
shut
all
the
I
fuck
did
up.
was
Men are talking here. You fat motherfucking pig. Put yourself on screen. I bet you're over 600 pounds. Put yourself on screen. Exactly. Bingo. 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 600 pounds paying your husband's bills. Don't be helping these welfare babies. Tell your husband to go get a job like a man. Provide for a woman. Provide for his family. And stop being a lazy fucking socialist. If he can't even make money, he doesn't need to be worrying about President Trump. He doesn't need to be worrying about the Democrat or Republican if he can't even provide for his own family.
Let anyone speak?
No, he don't, because he's part of that bullshit too.
Go ahead. I'm letting you speak now.
As for anything, I don't speak for him. I simply asked if he was debating with someone who refuses to see anyone else's point of view.
No, I'm here listening to you. I'm done talking.
Speak, shut the fuck up. 2, constantly insulting people for asking a question is the definition of stupidity.
Well,
because how do you expect anyone
I was asking him questions. I was asking him questions about immigration, and then he called President Trump a chomo because he couldn't answer the questions. So he insulted our country and our president. That's how this started. That's how this started, because he insulted my president and my country and me. He said I was one of them for supporting them. So he started the insult.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it wasn't an insult.
It was an insult. No, calling someone a predator with no evidence is an insult.
Can you shut up for 2 seconds?
I'm responding.
All I did. Oh my God. All I did was ask if it's an actual debate, if you are not willing to at least try to see someone else's point of view.
I was hearing his point of view. I 100% understood his point of view when it came to the first point. That was a really good, intelligent debate point to bring up. But as far as calling someone a kid diddler or saying someone's sleeping with children, that's the kind of thing you need to show proof for, because you can't just go around in public calling people predators and saying they're sleeping with children and calling people, because you're gonna have real repercussions in real life for that. So you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Epstein
And
file.
we weren't even talking about Trump either, so I don't know why this conversation randomly came to Epstein files, like
Oh
it
no,
always does when Democrats lose debates. When every time they lose debates, they talk about Epstein out of nowhere. We're not even talking about Trump. That's how I know he's a Democrat. Only a Democrat would bring that up randomly.
Again, what's the point in continuously talking over someone if they're trying to understand your point of view? You're not giving anyone the opportunity to see it from your side, because I'm not sure anyone can shove their head that far up their ass.
Well, you actually have to listen to understand other people's side. You don't just shove your head up your own hand, butt ass, whatever your hand is. It looks like an ass. So whatever that is, you shoved your hand inside of that and you lost your head inside your ass. But really, it was just your arm. It was just so big that you know.
You're so the reason why I brought up the Epstein files.
It wasn't related. You brought up the Epstein files because you were losing the debate, and it was bringing sad to you.
We'll get back to my second question. The Epstein files is my second question, but we'll get back to that. What is your degree in?
What is your degree in? Homosexuality? The study of homosexuality? I think you have a master's degree in it.
That's cute.
What is your degree in?
My degree is at Trump University Business Administrative. What's your degree?
University.
Yeah.
The same university that hands out degrees like participation trophies.
How many bedrooms is your house?
4.
Oh, I don't believe that. Show me. Someone dropped $5 and said I can smell their house.
Thank you for that I will not be putting on camera.
Thank you for the donation. Someone said that they can smell your house through the screen.
Okay. Well, asking what your degree is simply because I would like to legitimately be able to tell what route I need to take. Because if it's business oriented or something like that, there's more detail involved. If it's something like my field, which is medical, that's a whole different conversation. If you want to discuss illegal immigrants or human beings,
you're talking about illegal alien immigrants, you're talking about costs. You're not talking about medical. Unless you want to talk about their cost on the healthcare, which is a lot, billions of dollars a year.
It is. Yes, it is. It's very hard to get medical care when you are not fully represented by the government when you're trying to be part of a country.
Well, if they were trying to be part of the country, why didn't they try to fill out some kind of paperwork to try to file them for a, a file for asylum or refugee? And being a CNA, is that really what CNN ass wiper? Is that what we're going with? That you're in a medical field, that you have so many degrees and you're so intelligent that you're a CNA? Is that what we're going with now?
I'm not a CNA.
Okay, what do you do?
Radiology. Moving on. So if you're discussing healthcare costs, that's a different topic than just being here in general. All I'm trying to figure out is, if you can't see somebody else's point of view, you can't get somebody to see yours. I'm asking, what is your point on the immigration thing?
They gotta all be deported. It's that simple.
Should that apply to your ancestors that showed up here illegally as well?
No, my ancestors
Every
were
person
settlers.
that got here,
they were settlers. Do you know the difference between an immigrant and a settler?
There isn't one, because there were
Yes,
people
there
here
is.
first.
There was no government.
And
a settler can still come if there's a government. If a group of people come take a land and take it over, they're settlers. Even if there's people there, even if there's government, it doesn't matter. Those are settlers. Those are not immigrants. This is very basic stuff you learned in like 2nd and 3rd grade.
No, I know. This was a game for me.
There is no way someone can be that unintelligent.
This was a game for me.
Unintelligent? I've lived in 3 other countries. Every single country on Earth has borders. Every single one of them has borders. She's 600 pounds talking about I'm unintelligent. You're so unintelligent you can't stop stuffing your fat fucking face. Jesus. I can understand a woman with a couple extra pounds. You do you, but Jesus, that lady. Jesus. That was funny. Scott, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I didn't want to be the asshole, but they wanted to act like white trash, so I treated them like white trash.
No comment.
I mean, if he wants to call President Trump a predator, then I'm going to say what I want to say. If he wants to start throwing insults out there and saying that I'm a bad person because I support a president predator, then he's going to get what happens to him. I'm not a guy to be the asshole. I'm not the guy to be the asshole. But whenever you make out these false allegations and you come on here talking about the president's a predator and I'm a bad person for supporting the president, but you're living at home off your wife's money, off welfare. Yes, they hung up. Yes, they hung up. Yes, they hung up. That was embarrassing. That was straight up embarrassing. Yeah, they hung up. Big Gal took up the whole screen. Ah, that was kind of funny though, guys. If you thought that was funny, W's in chat. I thought that was funny. Cooked well done. He said I cooked his mom. He said that was his mom. Euro was cooking the guests how to get his mom on. No, I don't think that's his mom, unfortunately. She pays all of his bills like his mom, but I wasn't trying to make fun of him. I'm trying to be the nice guy. I'm not trying to call anybody fat or say they live off welfare. It's just not the right thing to do. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. That's not good. That's not good to do, okay? It's not good to do, but when you come on here and just saying that I support a predator is so disgusting and so offensive. I'm just gonna have to point out with my own eyes what the disgust and the offense I see. A 40-something-year-old man living on welfare and living off another woman's paycheck. And she's a CNA. She doesn't make enough to take care of kids and a grown ass man.
Theology.
What degree did he have? What degree did he have? If he had some kind of special fucking degree, then why is he sitting at home doing nothing? Keep your chins up. That was funny. Come on, Scott.
No comment.
Show your face.
Where's my? Hang on. Where's my? How do I look?
Man, that was crazy. That was one that needed to happen. You know that's gonna get clipped, right?
Yeah, definitely clip.
There you are. So what did you think of his open border policy?
What notes do I have here? Do.
What did you think of his
So-
open border policy? Are you pro open border?
Oh, open border. I was thinking of the first thing you mentioned about the religion and the military.
Yeah, are you pro open border?
You're not debating me. Don't start. Put
Are
the
you pro
Discord in the
open
chat and
border?
ask the chat who wants to debate
She
you.
couldn't
Put
see
the
the
link.
garbage she eats is making her unhealthy. Yeah, she was pretty stupid. How much stupider can you get than that? That is literally the stupidest shit. You can't even realize that you're putting garbage into your body. I mean, what can I say?
I'll Wood if he wants to come back on.
Huh? He's not. Is he in here again?
Yeah, he's in the audience.
Oh, Underwood, you mean?
Underwood.
I thought he was Snowwood. Snowwood.
Or like I said, put the link in the Discord. See if anyone wants to debate you.
Huh?
Put the link in the Discord. See if anyone wants to debate you.
Dirty Money says that he looks sexy. That he's gay.
Like me. Dirty Money. You're awesome, man.
I did know that she was gonna be a big one. I mean, who else is gonna pay for her? Who else is gonna pay for her for his bills if it's not like a 600-pound woman? Like there is no other freaking way. I don't see that happening. Do I read chat? Yeah, I read chat. What's up? Double tap that like button, everybody. Double tap that like button. Get the likes way up there. It's the workout headband that's making Dirty Money attracted to you. So you might want to reconsider that. Just something. Pride created the devil. That's all I'm hearing. She did look so offended when I told her that she was a CNA.
Radiology.
She knows she's a CNA. I can't believe all of a sudden I heard her and she literally just grabbed the phone. Why does she's the man in the house? Why do all Democrat relationships work like that? That's like literally maybe the third or fourth time in 12 months that I've seen a Democrat's wives just come up to them and snatch their fucking phone out of their hand. Like, who the fuck are these guys? How the fuck did they just let that happen? That's sad. That is sad. MAGA grows daily. Why would I be jealous of Democrats? It's bad manners to talk about the elephant in the room. Oh, here we go. No Mercy needs to go to the hospital for a head scan to check for retardation. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Does anyone else want to join in the debate? Anybody? Socialism has Democrats with brains flipping sides. Bill Maher called it out last week. You're not gonna say nothing?
In the chat. Says being inbred is not a damn it, can't read. Prerequisite to being MAGA, but it certainly helps. And you shove a Mastodon in front of the camera on YouTube, someone's going to say something.
Huh?
I don't know, I'm just reading chat.
We got a lot of stupidity in chat. I might hang it up if no one wants to call in. We could probably get someone on here.
Right, get someone while I finish up. Maybe I'll try to chit chat with you for a minute, but I mean that was a lot of entertainment right there. So
that was a good amount of entertainment. That definitely has to go into a video.
Yeah,
I will say that much.
Any plans for the weekend?
No, not really.
Nah.
Oh wait,
guess where I'm going this weekend?
Where are you going?
Yeah. Guys, chat, check this out. I am going to Florida.
Oh my
Fly
God.
out Saturday.
That's right.
You have no idea. Yeah, you know where I'm going? Why I'm heading over to Florida? Me and Euro are gonna fight. Boxing match. Me and him. Let's check it out.
I hope you came with my $20,000. Because that's how much
it's my emergency saving.
Well,
yeah, no, that's my emergency savings.
Take all your emergency savings. Just pay me like $15,000. But the deal is you can have all the super chat money from the 3-hour stream. So you'll get, you'll get a couple $100, but I'll get $20,000.
There you go. Deal. Let's do it. Oh shit! But yeah, no, going to Disney World.
Is this your first time coming to Florida?
Yes, sir. I am not
I
ready.
got bad news for you. It's extra hot.
I
Just
saw
kidding.
that. I
It's not
know.
extra hot.
And there's a storm. Yes, I don't know.
I don't think so.
We'll see. We'll see.
But you have to go
It is what it
to
is.
Disney Walk.
Disney Walk, is that the like
That's the restaurant place of Disney, but it's not on the same property, I don't think.
gotcha, Disney Walk. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. It's nice. There's no rides there. It's just like stuff for kids and restaurants
Little shops, right? Yeah.
and shops. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
Man, that was so funny. I can't lie. That was funny as hell. That has to be clipped. Oh, who just messaged me? Vinny just messaged me. Maybe he'll come on. I don't know.
Yeah, let him get in here.
Let's
Is
see
he
what
even in the
says.
chat? Yeah, check it out.
I might just connect it onto the phone
Yeah, do it.
and stream with him there. Okay, he
Yeah.
says he can now. I'll probably just end the stream. And then the last one was pretty funny.
Let's do it.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Much love.